Hello and welcome to the fifth Accuscore video demo, this one on scheduling. You can set a work schedule for a driver to avoid logging trips when the driver is off shift. You can also use scheduling to indicate when a driver is assigned to a given vehicle. In this demo, we're going to show how a single trip is split between two drivers based on the schedule. So we'll start with the same drivers and vehicles as before. We're going to assign two drivers to the same vehicle and then define a schedule to control when each driver has the vehicle. We'll ingest the same 21 trips as before and finally check the UI to see what happened. Okay, let's get started. We already have these drivers in here. Let me refresh the page. So we have the three drivers and the three vehicles, and they're all driving the associated vehicle, but I'm going to say no. Peter actually doesn't drive the Chevrolet Volt, but he drives the same F450 that Alan does. If we look here, we see, yes, the two of them are highlighted. So now in order to define when they drive that car, let's put in a schedule. We'll give Peter the morning on Tuesday. So when someone has a schedule, that means that only the times indicated here will count. So this guy is actually only on a job on Tuesdays. Of course, if we did this for real, we'd be putting in a complete schedule. So let's say that's Peter. I'll go to Alan. Let's say that on Tuesdays, Alan takes over at 4:01 and he drives until 23:59. He might. All right. Now that's our schedule is set up. Let's now ingest our trips. Okay, great, that's done. Let's take a look at what we have. Flip over to scores display. And first I want to take a look at the driver who has not had a schedule. So this driver has all the trips. Remember, we're ingesting the same 7 trips to each vehicle. So I want to take a look in particular at 2 trips. This is one on 9/26, which was a Tuesday, and it goes from midnight until about quarter after midnight. Another trip I want to point out on the next Tuesday that we have, we've got a number of trips here. One of them in particular crosses the 2 o'clock boundary that we set. So let's see how those trips were assigned to Alan and Peter. Well, we see that Peter has the morning trips, 8:15, 8:46, 10:54, and the one that crossed the boundary, well, he has part of that trip. He has the part that goes from 10:02 to 2 o'clock. Look at Alan. So he's in the nighttime for Tuesday, so that one trip that was crossing the boundary between Tuesday and Wednesday, well, he's got the part of that trip that's actually still in Tuesday. But Wednesday goes nowhere in this case. And now he also has the afternoon trips, but again, that trip that was crossing the boundary, well, his trip actually starts at 14. So there you go. That's the end of this demo. Thank you.